Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everybody. How are you getting on? I hope you are always fine. I wish you have a power to study even though we have studied through online learning. Always keep your health. Remember about 3 steps of protecting yourself from virus, such as wash your hand by some soap. After doing outside activities, use your mask and gloves when you're going out and keep your distance between others. Still with me, Master Sultan, I will teach you about the new topic, the new KD in the second semester. Alright, now the first of all is take a look at the pictures. Everybody but knows about the pictures. Do you know what the picture is? Yeah, that's right. It's a digital camera. Do you have it at home? Have you ever seen your friend bring the digital camera? Can you operate it? Alright, next I will read the text related with how to use a digital camera. The first of all, you need a digital camera, of course, and an object. It can be a friend or something that you can find. There are 5 steps related with how to use digital camera. The first, hold up the camera and center the object in the LCD, and then move closer or use the zoom control for the result you want. When you are ready to take the picture, hold the shutter halfway. It is very important so the camera sets the focus, shutter speed, and various other calculations. Next, a light should appear that let you know the camera is set to go. And the last one is press shutter all the way down. It may be necessary to turn off the LCD and use the viewfinder when there is more extreme sunlight off to conserve battery. The glare from the LCD does not work well with more bright light. Okay, I have already finished to read about how to use digital camera. Now it's preparing with some question related with the text. Okay, there are 4 questions related with the text. Number 1 is what is the best title of the text. Number 2 is what do you need to operate digital camera. Number 3 is how many are the steps used to operate a digital camera. And last one is what genre of the text is it. Alright, I give you time for answering. Alright, let's match with my answer. What is the best title of the text? Okay, the best title of the text is right, how to use a digital camera. And number 2, what do you need to operate digital camera? You need digital camera and an object. Number 3 is how many are the steps used to operate a digital camera? There are 5 steps. And then the last one is what genre of the text is it? Yeah, that's true. It's procedure. Next. So the purpose of our learning today is the students are able to answer some questions based on the text. The student can determine the social function of the procedure. The student can determine the generic structure of the procedure. The student can analyze the language features of the procedure. And the last one is the student can write procedure about technology. Alright, now, what is the definition of procedure text? There are three definitions here. A procedure text is text that explains how something works or how to use instruction. Operation manuals, for example, how to use the video, the computer, the tape recorder, the photocopier, the fax, digital camera, and etc. And up to text that instruct how to do a particular activity. For example, recipes, rules for the games, science experiments, road safety rules. And number three is text that deal with human behavior. For example, how to live happily, how to succeed. Alright, if in junior high school you ever have got procedure text, but in junior high school related with something works or how to use instruction. Yeah, for example, if you want to cook something, there are some menu in it, and of course that you must read about the ingredient and then the step how do you cook the food, something like that. But if in 12th grade class, you also can get procedure text, but your procedure text refers to technology. Alright, what is the generic structure of the procedure? The generic structure is number one is goal, and then material or ingredient, and number three is step. The purpose of procedure text. The purpose or social function of procedure text is to explain or tell the reader how to make, operate, or do something through a sequence of action or step. And number two, to explain steps or instruction to make or operate or do something. And then the language features of the procedure text. Number one is use adverbial of sequence using temporal conjunction. Okay, adverbial of sequence means that chronological order, for example, first, second, third, fourth, finally, something like that, or the last. Use command or imperative sentence. Used to remember about the previous lesson. In KD 3.5 is about imperative sentence, and the imperative sentence related with the sentence but not complete. There is no subject in it, but directly using verb one. For example, adjust, understand, and etc. And then number three, use adverbial or adverbs to express detail, the time, place, manner accurate. For example, for 5 minutes, 2 hours, and etc. And the number four is use action verb like charge, snap, and etc. I have taken some words related with the previous text. And and the last number is use simple present tense. Don't forget, for use simple present tense, you may write verb one in it, not verb two or not verb in. Okay, I think that's all, everybody. Thank you very much for your attention. Hopefully next we can meet again with the new situation, and of course that I will give you game that make you interest. Thank you for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.